Good with y'all boys, man. Real game official, man. And we back with another lit banger, man. You see what I'm saying, man? This video right here is why like nobody in the NBA respects LeBron bubble ring, man. As we talked about it on the channel a lot. So it's a 10-minute video. Shout out to Uncut Hoops. And let's get straight to this video.
The one thing that I know for sure, that I've been a part of two teams that's won the two hardest championships in NBA league history. The 2016 Cavs coming back from 3-1 versus 73-9 team, and then what we went through in the bubble.
Just overall, your thoughts on life inside the bubble right now?
It's all good, mate.
And if you were not in a bubble, you don't quite understand it. You will never, ever understand how hard it was.
Let's be clear, mate. This is not Syria, mate. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that hard.
Everything you're accustomed to.
How was it hard to play in a bubble when the bubble was fun? The bubble was fun. Y'all at Disney. Y'all getting 5-star hotel service. I seen you, Bron. You was playing a game with JR and them. Anthony Davis was playing it. Everybody in the league, everybody in the play-in at the bubble was having fun on the video games. How was it not hard? That was the most easiest thing to go through. Only thing you couldn't do is go outside of the bubble. That's why it's called the bubble. You couldn't be like a Luv Yall. He went to Magic City to go get wings. Nobody ever said like, oh, the bubble was torture. Come on, bro. These narratives, bro, this make you look soft, bro. Make you look soft, bro. Y'all know what Jordan would have did with a bubble? It would have been more impressive what he would have did. Because it would have been so sweet.
Your own bed or your chef. You know, your sleeping pattern.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not that hard. It's not that difficult, mate. You know what I mean? We're living in a bloody resort.
In my room,
how the fuck is this? How is this hard? How? Tell me. That's a suite. That's what I stay in when I go out of town. I stay in suites. I stay in them big suites, bro. It'd be like an apartment in there. How is this hard? How? You live, y'all on vacation. Y'all was on vacation for the bubble. Come on, bro.
The walls, like this, like The Shining.
Just blood.
Just like blood coming down my walls. I go in the hallway. It's like two kids on a tricycle. I'm like, oh, holy shit, what is going on?
It's not anything too serious.
Oh my God.
It's just a bit of dry food here and there, and yeah,
Bron,
get bored every now and then.
The lasting legacy of the NBA bubble is that the NBA should be proud of its leadership at both the beginning and the end of the pandemic, even though the champion will be forever marked by an asterisk.
When it comes to the history of basketball, the history of the NBA,
just
the history of sports, winning a championship always has been the top goal for every superstar, every team, and every organization. And looking at the NBA and its history, from 1947 till now, there's been a grand total of 79 champions. And looking at 78 of them, they're won the exact same way, a full continuous season start to finish that had fans, travel, and of course, home court advantage. The one championship in league history that lacked all those qualities was the NBA bubble back in 2020. And looking at this championship, even until this day, it is highly controversial.
I absolutely would have celebrated it as legitimate, knowing the immense effort and resilience required, yet everyone I speak to around the league privately agrees that it doesn't truly hold up as a genuine championship.
It's gotta hurt. How much better does this one feel?
Yeah, now I got a real one. Now nobody can say anything.
Thank you.
For Daryl Morey right there,
so
he's spot on. The 2020 NBA Bubble Championship, yes, in the record books, it does count. You'll see it in the history books. But people who witnessed that championship, were around during that time, kind of view it with a side eye, as the context of the bubble makes it less impressive. As of course there were no fans, no home court advantage, no travel, and a 4-month layoff. And that right there, that's the biggest factor the 4-month layoff to rest, recover, get healthy for that AAU tournament. When you listen to a lot of players talk about winning a championship, how they describe it is a marathon and a grind. The NBA bubble was far from that. It was a glorified sprint that lasted 2.5 months.
So in short, shit be whack, yo.
And here's one thing I do want to hammer home. Those 16 playoff teams in the bubble, yes, under the exact same circumstances, no travel, no home court advantage, no fans. Those 16 teams on a level playing field. But here's the thing. The 2020 Lakers, their championship, we're not comparing it to just those teams. We're comparing it to the rest of NBA history. And compared to the rest of history, it's different and it has an asterisk. Whoever won this championship, whether the Lakers, Celtics, the Heat, heck, even the Bucks, whoever won this championship was going to have an asterisk because the bubble was simply so different and the entire 2020 season was derailed for nearly 4 months. And look at someone like Anthony Davis. Back in 2020 easily, one of the best players in the league, one of the most talented power forwards to ever lace them up. But the one drawback of Davis, he gets banged up pretty easily and his durability is suspect at best. Back in 2020, Anthony Davis had that 4-month break. That was an absolute blessing, as that year Davis played nearly every game and the postseason was simply out of his mind.
Anthony Davis, season opening, goes inside and the foul.
Gotten a piece of that, and Jokic with the tap in. 9-0 run, all by Jokic, and the answer. Trying to disrupt Rondo, he puts it in. Here's Davis, 4-3 in the win. Oh, it's good! Anthony Davis!
Butler, change of direction, blocked by Davis. None to Adebayo, drives on Davis. Davis stays with him, blocks the shot.
Crowd. I want to pause it so bad on that digital crowd.
Blocked by Davis. None to Adebayo.
Bro, a digital crowd, bro, is no adversity, bro. It's no, like, no fans for real on there, bro. You can't hear them fans. It's not no real game. What is Bron talking about? Come on.
Drives on Davis. Davis stays with him, blocks the shot.
He was special.
I still feel like they probably would have beat the Heat that year, though, because they had a good team.
Yes, played fantastic. But the one outlier, one difference is he was healthy during the entire season. Davis the next year was far from it, as he missed 36 total games and versus the Suns in round 1 got hurt. 2022 missed 42 games, then 2023 also missed 26. Davis the next 2 years post-bubble was never healthy available for his team for the entire season. And look at that entire 5-year run, 2021 to 2025. 80 games played, 259. Games missed, 140. Davis in that 5-year run post-bubble championship on average missed 35% of his team's games from 2021 to 2025. And of course, in Dallas' debut game, got hurt like Davis tends to do.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't feel good about that.
Nope.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
If Davis year in year out was super durable, playing 75, 80 games per year, that 4-month break, I wouldn't think that much of it. But for someone like Davis, always injury prone, always banged up, that 2020 season for him is the outlier of his NBA career. And speaking of outliers, something I do have to note is lockout shortened seasons, lockout champions. Look at the Spurs 1999. That year San Antonio only played 50 games. The Heat 2012 only 56. For certain fans, certain players, those championships have an asterisk due to a shortened season. Me personally, I don't view it like that. As long as you're playing start to finish, there's no breaks, 50, 55 games, that's a legit season, it should count in the history books. And look at the Bucks 2021. They didn't play 82 games, but nobody cared. And why was that? Because the Bucks from Game 1 to Game 72 played all consecutively with no 4-month break. For every championship in league history, lockout season or not, it is played start to finish with no breaks, interruptions, no stopgap in the NBA season. The one outlier, the one asterisk, is the 2020 bubble. So look, if you want to count the bubble in the record books, go ahead, count it, really don't care. One thing I absolutely won't stand for in the bubble was the hardest championship in league history and revising history to make it actually harder than it was in reality.
It felt like a horror movie in the bubble. And I just believe that I've been a part of 2 of the hardest championships in league history.
Oh, fuck off.
I can't believe, like, I'm embarrassed to be like a Bron fan back then, bro. Like, Bron so soft. Like, we went down this rabbit hole, bro, last month, and I just realized how soft Bron is. So Bron's soft as fuck. Like, mentality wise, like, he's soft. I'm not going personal. Mentality wise, Bron's soft. Like, I should have just been a Kobe fan, and then, like, when Kobe retired, like a Giannis and a Kyrie fan, because I really just mess with Kyrie, to be real. Kyrie and Giannis. Like, horror? What was horror about it? Y'all in Disney, bro. Staying in suites. What's a horror about that? Come on, bro. Y'all didn't go through nothing. And then y'all had Jamal Murray looking crazy. Like, Jamal Murray was going nuts. Like, a whole bunch of players going crazy. So how was it hard, bro? How? Let me know. And then you had to play the Heat in the finals. Now we all know if the season would then go out, I mean, if it wasn't COVID year, bro, we know for a fact it probably would have been the Clippers and the Lakers in the conference finals. Who knows if y'all would have even beat the Clippers back then? This is before Kawhi had the bad knee. Who was saying you was getting by the Clippers? I mean, yeah, y'all beat them in the regular season, but who's saying like you would have guaranteed beat them in a real crowd? This nigga soft.
Everything you're accustomed to, your own bed or your chef, you know, your sleeping pattern.
Flashback.
We play games without the fans?
Yeah.
No, it's impossible. I ain't playing. If I show up to an arena and ain't no fans in there, I ain't playing. So they can do what they want to do.
Secretly, he was praying
that LeBron James just completely gaslighting total crap and all narrative. LeBron's biggest plight in the NBA bubble was not having his personal chef and trainer on deck 24/7. If you can't survive without that for at least 2 months, I'm sorry, but you're entitled and you're soft.
Buddy, you're softer than a Tootsie Roll fruit cup.
If the bubble was so difficult, so hard, you would have to exaggerate, stretch the truth to make it seem harder than it actually was. Because of course, in reality, it wasn't that hard and it was still basketball. In this case, it was actually easier. And speaking of easy, look at that year's NBA Finals. This Heat team was a good team, not a great team. In the finals, they were big to underdogs, even when they were fully healthy. And of course, by Game 3, running on fumes and down 2 starters. Their starting center in Game 3, Myers Leonard, power forward, Jay Crowder, Tyler Hero, who was a rookie, Duncan Robinson his second year, and Butler, their only star player in the series, outside of Bam, who was injured and missed 2 full games. And look at that bench. Kelly Olynyk, Kendrick Nunn, an old Iguodala, and Solomon Hill. And of course, Goran Dragic, also hurt, injured, missed 2 games this series. If you think this championship is one of the top 2 toughest of all time, you're smoking crack. Top 5, you're still insane, and even top 10, you're absolutely out of your mind.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
And here's one last thing I'll say to put into perspective. The 2020 NBA Finals on record is the worst finals of all time based on viewership, interest, and ratings. This finals series not once cracked 9 million viewers. On average, couldn't even crack 8. For comparison, the Last Dance doc, Michael Jordan's
don't even involve Jordan with
on
this.
Average.
Don't even involve my MJ in this, bro. Come on, bro. I can't wait till MJ return to NBC. I can't wait till he return. I can't wait. Not saying that he really gonna be talking shit, but I can't wait.
Average got 12.9 million viewers per episode and peaked at 15 million. People back in 2020 would rather hear about Michael Jordan's career than watch LeBron James in the NBA Finals when he's still actively playing. That right there to me personally is the biggest knock on the bubble. Fans back then simply didn't care about it, take it seriously, even in the moment. And 5 years later, it's the exact same thing. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.
Shout out Uncut Hoops. That's my dog, man. When it comes to these, he the method. When it comes to these videos,
I don't want to see you lose no more money, man. That's enough for you.
Shout
Damn.
out Kawami too, bro. Kawami on there. My computer just be doing shit sometimes. But, yeah. Shout out to Uncut Hoops. Y'all go subscribe to him. He got all the news on the NBA stuff. He did little T channel. But bro, Brian, you soft, bro. Like, I'm disappointed in being a fan. When I was a fan, bro. I'm not a fan no more, Brian. But how was it a horror? How was it a horror? How was it hard? Like, what? Y'all had it. Like, y'all was having y'all way there. Room service on a PS5. Like, how was it hard? Nobody was really even taking it serious or locking in. That's why nobody respects the bubble ring, to be real. I was just waiting to just make my point to the end of the video so I wouldn't fuck the video up. Nobody, to be real with you, nobody was really taking the bubble serious. It was certain players who ain't even want to play because of what was going on. It was more important in the game at that point because a lot of people and loved ones passed away during COVID year. Even some of my family did. Some of y'all family passed away, the older people. It was bigger than basketball. But you want to sit here, yeah, it was hard, but nobody was really caring about basketball. That's my point I'm trying to make. COVID year. So that ring don't count for nothing, to be real. It's no real atmosphere, no real crowd. Like, come on, bro. We seen what you did in the finals. The blunders you had. The letdowns, the meltdowns. Brian, you soft. You soft. And now that I went down this rabbit hole, y'all know, okay, I'm not a Bron fan no more when it comes to basketball. I see how soft you is, bro. Through all these interviews I ain't never seen. With the legends and some of the players are starting to come out and say, bro, nobody respects you, bro. Bron needs to stop talking so much, bro. Stop talking, bro. I'm out there, y'all.